Hello, hello, hello. It's Carmela Williams with the Next Level Bling Nation, and I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. I have been since June 30th, 2017, 4.5 years. My husband says we've been in this thing too long to be wrong. Listen, today I just wanted to share a short training with you on how to create your vision board for your paparazzi business. Many of us enjoy vision boards, have been using them for years. I did my first vision board in 2012, and it has really helped me. The reason that I like vision boards is because people learn three ways. We learn by seeing, we learn by hearing, we learn by doing. And so sometimes you can say it, right? You got it here in your mind on what you want your business to be. You even have your notebooks. And so you have it written out on what you want your business to look like. You even got it in your calendar. But there's something about taking it out of those places and putting it up in a place where you can see it and hanging it in your office, hang it in your boutique, hang it on your refrigerator, let it be a screensaver on your phone, but just in a place where you can see it on a regular basis so that your subconscious can see that thing on a regular basis, because your subconscious will make course corrections that you hadn't even intentionally thought about. Trust me on this. It really does. So here we go. Let's get started. This is what we think success looks like here on the left. This is what we think success looks like in the paparazzi business. We have our vision board. We have our plan. And we're going to go live one time, and that's going to be it. But let me tell you, real success looks like this over here. The starting point is the same, but your vision board or your 2022 vision for your business has to be a living, breathing document. That means at the end of the month, when you assess your revenue goals, when you assess your sales goals, when you assess your team goals, you're going to find some things work really well. And you celebrate those things. But you're also going to find there were things that didn't work as well. And this is where all of these squigglies come from. Because guess what we do? The things that don't work, we don't quit. We just adjust it. You make a tweak here, you make a tweak there. You change it a little bit until you find your routine, until you find your rhythm. And sometimes when you think you found your rhythm, then something like a national health crisis or COVID happens, and you have to adjust again. But guess what? You see the end result over here and the end result over here, they're still the same. So make sure you enjoy the journey. I love this image, because at the top up here where you see the word success, this is what we see. We have our mentors in the business. We have 6-figure bling bosses. We have 7-figure bling bosses. We have 6- and 7-figure sellers that we look up to. We have our mentors, people, they don't even know us, but like, you know, that's your business bestie, right? You follow everything they say, everything they do, but this is all we see up here. But let me tell you, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes or under the surface. There's persistence. You got to show up when you don't feel like it. There were things that we thought that we were going to do that were going to be successful, and they didn't work. And so we had to make an adjustment. There were sacrifices that we had to make financially. There were sacrifices where maybe I had to do a training and I had to step out of an event, sit in my car and get it done. There were sacrifices. I've seen people selling their jewelry in their cars. I've sold some in my hotel room because I was trying to keep my word to my customers. There are sacrifices. That's not something you see above water. You know, on this iceberg illustration, there's disappointments. There's people that you think are going to come in this business and rock it out, and they decide this is not for me. You have to protect your heart. You got to keep moving. There's discipline. You got to set your schedule. There is hard work. You got to show up every day. You got to get those invoices out. You got to mail those packages out. You got to make sure your customers are happy, and there's dedication. There's a whole lot of things that goes on behind the scene. And I wanted to show you this before we even get into the vision board, because I want you to start thinking. I want you to start thinking about the top part. That vision board is what people see, but I don't want you to create the vision if you're not willing to do the part underneath, this part down here. This is what's going to help you achieve this, okay? It's what you do when the camera is off. It's what you do when you don't feel good. It's what you do when your bestie say, sis, I love you, but this business ain't for me. It's what you do when you have to sacrifice that's going to help you reach the goals that you have on your vision board. Okay. I want to be very clear about that. So let's shift into, what I think is one of the first things you should decide before you start putting your board together. And that is your word for the year. Your 2022 word for the year. My word for the year is expansion. The word before that, I had it for 2 years, and it was I'm building. And I was building. I was building in every aspect of my life. This year is expansion. And so me personally, my personal growth and development is expanding. I'm stretching my thought process. I'm making sure that I learn new things and new ways. My team is expanding because I'm expecting significant team growth this year. My sales are expanding. I expect to be a 6-figure seller this year. Everything about me and my paparazzi business is expanding. I expect to be Crown Club 25 this year. I am expanding, right? If you are a star consultant and you say, I want to be Crown Club 5, that's still expansion because you went from one place to another. Don't compare journeys. I just want you to choose a word that you can focus on. This is going to be your business focus for the year. It's going to help you not be distracted. So when people try to get you off track, and you should try this, and you should try that, and you should do this, and you should do that. No, what is your word? What is your focus? And so everything you're doing in your business this year is tied to this, and it's going to help you stay focused. It's going to help you stay it's going to help you stay balanced on this year. So there's 2 ways you can make a vision board. That's what this video is about, is creating your paparazzi vision board. One way, the way that I started making mine in 2012 is I use PowerPoint. So what I did was I went to Google and I found the pictures and images that I want. I used images of myself, images of my family. I had an image of a kitchen because I wanted my kitchen remodeled. I chose an image of a backyard because I want my backyard to be like an oasis. And so I had those things on my vision board as well. And what I did was I took all those pictures, I saved them in a folder on my computer, and then I would insert them on a PowerPoint presentation. And then you just, once you get it laid out the way you want with the words, the pictures, the images, all the things that you want, you go save it as a PowerPoint. You just go file and save, you save it. Then the second step is you go to file, save as, and choose JPEG. The file type will be JPEG, JPEG. That's going to save it as a picture. It's going to ask you, do you want to save just this slide or all slides? Choose just this slide. And that means it's going to save just that first slide that you've been working on as a picture image. And now you can upload that on social media. You can save it to your phone. You can print it out, hang it up, put it where you can see it. That is a digital way you can create. You can go into a collage app if you want to and create you a collage. The other way that you can do it that I'm going to share with you right now is through magazines. Sometimes this is therapeutic for people to actually sit down with the magazines or Google the images, save them, print it out, cut them out, or go through magazines and cut them out. Don't do any gluing yet. You just go through the magazines, pull out pictures, words, headlines, choose different fonts and things that speak to you about your business. Keywords, images are so important. What kind of images? Don't forget to choose the images that speak to your why. Like, why did you start this business? So if you started this business to pay for your kids' college or to help offset college expenses, maybe you got a picture of your kid on the first day of college, or maybe it's their school name is one of the things that you'll have on there. If you want a new car, maybe the new car is an image that you would have on there. If you're going to use this, the money from this business to fund your dream, maybe that image is on there. If you're going to use it for investing or saving for retirement, have retirement on there. But I'll include these things on your vision board because the vision board is going to show you what your goals are in the business. And we're going to talk about those, but it's also reminding you of why you even started. And it's so important that once you complete this vision board, that you don't hide it away somewhere for it to collect dust, but that is sitting up where you can see it, okay? Excuse me. So make sure you cut out the images that speak to you, and then you lay them out, still no gluing. Just lay them out. These are just little vision board examples I pulled from Google, y'all. And you just lay the images out. And when you get them the way you want to, then you can glue them down. Once you glue it down, this is your permanent board, and then pin it on the wall or put it up somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis, okay? One tip is you can take an image of you and put it in the middle and things like that. So what all does this look like for us as paparazzi consultants? Don't forget to include your sales and revenue goal. So what is your revenue goal? How much money do you want to make this calendar year? Put that on there. Don't be afraid to put it on there so you can see it. Because when you have your annual revenue goal, you can divide that by 12 and you can look at your numbers each month and see what you need to tweak and what you need to adjust. See, this vision board is not just an assignment for you to do to say, I did a vision board. It's actually a tool that you refer back to frequently to make sure you're on track, to see what type of adjustments that you need to make. So you got your revenue goal on there. Once you hit your revenue goal, then you can see what your life of the party reward would be as a result of that particular revenue goal, right? And so then you can put that life of the party reward on there. Is it going to be life of the party gold, life of the party bronze, life of the party silver, life of the party black diamond? What is the reward that's a result of your level of sales? Put it on there. We already said put the images of your why on there. Why are you making these sales? Where is the revenue going? As you give yourself a salary, as you give yourself a salary each month, what are you using that revenue for? Are you using it for retirement? You're using it for your kids? Are you using it to pay off your house? Are you saving to buy the home of your dreams? Put those things on there so you can see it. And for those of you building a team, for those of you that are doing sales, let your board will focus just on sales. But for those of you who are building a team, what is your Crown Club goals? Put those on there. Crown Club 5, Crown Club 10, Crown Club 25, Crown Club 50, Crown Club 75, Crown Club 100. If you are a star consultant, Crown Club 5, Crown Club 10 is a good place to start, but you don't have to start there. You can put Crown Club 25 on there, but that means that you are going to work for Crown Club 25. Remember the iceberg picture. Hey, I'm not telling you where to put your goals. I'm just telling you, if you're willing to put in the work that goes on behind the scene, you can have whatever it is you put on this board. And this board is for January to December of this year. So you got your Crown Club. What rank do you want to be? I challenge you to at least try to jump three ranks this year from January to December. If you are a director, your vision board, don't put premier director. Try to jump a couple of ranks. You can do it. See, this is the thing Les Brown says. The problem is not that we set our goals too high and miss, is that we set our goals too high and we hit. So if you only put on there, you want to go one rank and you move up that one rank in January, what you gonna do the rest of the year? Give yourself a challenge. Set goals that are going to stretch you. You need to be stretched in this business because you never know what you can do until you're stretched. And let me tell you a secret. I'll take these glasses off because they're glaring. Let me tell you a secret. Here's the secret. You're setting goals based on who you are becoming. You're not setting goals based on who you are today. The person that you will be December 31st, 2022 is not the person that you are here today in the first of the year. So the goal, you're going to know more. You're going to know more as a leader. You're going to know more as an entrepreneur. You're going to be showing up differently. By then, you'll be tweaked your schedule. So that's why I'm challenging you to set goals that are going to stretch you. So if you're a star consultant with nobody on your team, having a Crown Club 10 goal is still a good goal. It's still a good goal. Crown Club 10 means you got 10 personally sponsored people. That means you went from 0 to 10 people added to your team in 1 year, and they were all active 3 consecutive months. Crown Club 25 means the same thing. I've added 25 people in 1 year, and they were all active 3 consecutive months. So you can do this. You put the work in, you put the time in, invest in yourself. Make sure personal growth and development is somewhere on your vision board. Now, for you, personal growth and development may be a particular training that you want to attend. Make sure you consider like a convention. Are you going to go to the next convention? Are you going to the next EMP? You know, are you going on the next passport vacation? I'll be glad when COVID is over so we can take our next international trip as a team. You understand? All those things that you desire to do in this paparazzi business, add it to your vision board for this year. And then January of 2023, you pull that board out. The things that you've accomplished, yay, we celebrate. And then we tweak those other goals that we didn't make. You make and roll them over. So if you say I'm gonna do Crown Club 25, but this year you hit Crown Club 10, next year you still going for it. You keep going, you keep pushing, you keep growing, you don't stop. Get that vision board, get it completed, pin it up on your wall. Once you get one, if you do one by paper, take a picture of it. So you have it on your phone, you can share it on social media, you can pin it up on your wall, you can have it where you can see it. You can see it every single day, because I believe that you can hit those goals. And the only thing that's missing is you gotta believe that you can hit it. You gotta believe that you're worth it. You gotta believe that your goals are worth it. You gotta believe that your why is worth it. This business can do as much or as little as you desire for it to do. Have an amazing year.